And hello. We're like,
Oh, hi.
oh, hi. Hi, everyone. Oh, this is a surprise.
It's just you and me here, Tom.
It's just you and me. No one else is here watching us. Unless someone says something in chat, of course, and there might be some people there.
Maybe. Hopefully
Maybe.
there'll be some
We'll
person
see in
there.
a minute, yeah. See if anyone...
Is out. Tom,
Oh,
we haven't actually spoken about
hello,
this so
Gavin.
far. Hello, Gavin. What hobby are you doing tonight?
Oh, hobby. Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
moments before
still
you're going
painting Grey Knights. I've got quite a few to do, to be fair.
Do
So,
you even like Grey Knights?
well, I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
So you spend like probably 6 weeks painting an army that you're not even sure you like.
Greetings, heretics. There's
Are you
only
still
one
going?
heretic in here, and he's over there.
Hiya!
And he's proud about it.
Oh, so you're painting an army. You have got no interest in it.
No, I do have interest in Great Knights. I do. But I haven't played them for a long time, and I need them painted to a standard that I can have them on video before I play them. So there. So that's what I'm working on. These chaps. And hello, Christian. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Christian.
Glad to have you with us.
Got a
And,
little group.
I mean, I could ask you what you're doing tonight, Dom.
Well, yes, I'm glad you did ask.
Well, that's enough from Dom.
So, I've done a base.
Yep.
I've been working on a base. And then it comes in several parts at the moment.
Yes, this is looking cool, by the way. This is looking cool.
This is my knight so far.
He's got tusks.
He's got tusks.
Where'd you get them from?
That is from the Bloodthirster kit.
Oh, right.
Different horns. So yeah, I clipped them in the middle,
Mm.
and I've just like filed down both sides, and it's fitted quite nicely actually.
Actually, it's pretty good.
I've got legs. Been painting legs, and I've got some guns here as well.
Yes, Mr. Blue, definitely those 10 VP when I get tabled.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? I've got to have painted models now. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! What am I going to do? Oh wait, that's what we do anyway, isn't it?
Hello, Peter, and hello,
Hello,
Mr.
Peter.
The crew is assembling.
Yes, the regulars are here. We like this.
Yeah. Now we need to find out if someone is in the chat and how their job interview went.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Be serious. Remember last time?
Oh yes, sorry, yes, yeah, of course.
Recommended trousers.
Trousers are a vital requirement of any interview, especially if it's a face-to-face one.
Yeah.
If you do the non-trouser option, make sure it's a video call. And you don't stand up until you finish your stream.
Yes.
I think
Take a bow.
What's
everyone in the chat working on tonight?
Yeah, what's cracking? What's cracking, everyone?
Hopefully you're all doing some nice models that aren't Grey Knights.
Yeah. Also, while we're just hearing about that, I've also started assembling this chap.
Oh, lovely.
So, but I need to wash the pieces, the resin pieces, before I can assemble it. So I've just done the chopping phase.
The curse of Forge World.
It's actually, the weird thing is, Dom. Actually, it's most of it's actually the normal kit.
Oh really? Is it
Yeah,
just the shoulder carapace?
It's the
stuff?
carapace part and the guns and some of the shoulders that are actually the different parts. Everything else is actually from the Armiger kit.
Yeah, nice.
Ah, Primaris Smurfs.
I'm sure Primaris do have certs.
5 Chaos Space Marines with Plasma Combi Plasma. Ooh, very nice.
Good.
It's a good choice. Trousers for the when wear pink tattoos. I mean, I do prefer the mankini. I think for an interview would be good. I don't know how you feel about that, Dom.
I prefer you not to wear the mankini.
But just naked then?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't realise. I'll bear that in mind.
No. It's a bit more of a power thing, really.
It's a power thing. I prefer you in the mask you always wear. So.
Yeah. Sometimes it's got the gag in it. Hello, Christian. What you at? Oh yeah.
Oh well, we don't worry. We probably don't know your boss. I hope not. Anyway, that'd be really weird. Or maybe Dom is your boss.
Thousand Suns. Nice.
Ah, still playing something good. Good, Gavin. Keep going.
Gavin, we've got to get you on the channel soon with your Thousand Suns.
Yeah, especially with this new edition. Should be fun. Yeah, so I'm just working on some Peter in a thong. Know that.
Oh, Stooky missed out. Peter was in a phone last time. It was quite a nice little chat actually.
Was this a different chat? I don't remember this bit. Was it a private one again, Dom? That you need to stop doing this to our fans, okay? Because
interviewing for non-existent vacancies on the channel. But yeah, sorry, Peter, you got to wear the tutu. Thank you. Casting couch situation.
Oh God.
First casting couch situation.
The first black toe casting couch on a
40k YouTube.
Oh,
I'm sorry, this is standard in the community.
Yeah. Also, I hope the delay is a little bit better tonight, guys. I've managed to get a low latency stream going this time. So I think we're only about between 5-10 seconds behind now, rather than 30 odd it was last week. So, yeah, I think I can already tell that already just by the fact that we're getting the replies a bit quicker. So, ooh, fancy Dom.
Getting there, mate. I'm loving this model so far.
Well, this chat's taken a dark turn.
Steer into it! Steer into it!
Oh, God. I don't know where to go. For those who also don't know, me and Dom had our first game in 9th edition at the weekend.
We did.
Unfortunately, recording didn't happen mainly because of me and my job. Which I do apologise for, because essentially we started playing and I was basically getting called almost every 10 minutes for about an hour. So kind of a bit of a card. But we've managed to play a game which I lost spectacularly to Dom's Necrons. So
Necrons!
Yes. But I think we were most astounded by the new coherency rules, weren't we? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I did lose a couple to coherency.
Because we were really trying to stick to the stick to the rules, and Dom, I think it was Rays, you got completely almost cleaned out of them, didn't you? Really?
Well, I lost one in as a shooting thing, and then fortunately coherency screwed me up a little bit, and I lost two in that, which was a bit sad.
It's quite interesting. I quite like it. I think it's going to be. I think it will change the way you move your stuff across the board quite dramatically, actually. So.
Get those Warhammer Fantasy movement trays out, and let's get everyone on a movement tray. Start shifting them about the battlefield.
But no, I'll be ready next time for your Necrons, Dom. Don't worry. Yeah.
Are you actually? You being serious?
Yeah, I am. Are you ready for them?
Okay, well, fine. We'll record another game, and you bring what you can to face my Necrons.
Well, and like I said, hopefully we can get some slightly larger games done soon in 9th edition. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. Indeed it will. Yes. Very much looking forward to that. Has anyone in the chat played much 9th yet, or are you still waiting for your first game?
Old Lord of the Rings movement trays.
I've got my Apocalypse ones.
Yeah, the decent part of Apocalypse we've still got left.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Dom had some.
Yeah, we had some. My cultists are going to be safe, Tom.
Until they're just shot off the table instead, yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah, well, we hope we get another game sorted out soon, mate, because I actually quite enjoyed that. It was really good to play a game with you again after so long. So, because obviously, for those who don't know, UK have slightly relaxed the rules, so households can now mix. Obviously, you still have to socially distance, which is fine, because we've got big enough space for it, haven't we? So,
Yep.
Both our houses, which is good.
It was most enjoyable, Tom.
Yeah.
To actually roll some dice.
Yeah, your dice are rolling hot as well for quite a bit, mate. That's what I thought. Mine were not.
No, I think your Crusader squad suffered quite a bit from the old morale checks there, Tom.
Yes, it did.
You're quite a big fan of the morale. How do you feel after losing lots of?
If I'm totally honest, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I thought it was fine as well.
Did you? Is that because you weren't on the receiving end though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
I was laughing to myself like, I'll teach him. Yeah, local clubs. I'm not sure what the clubs down here are doing at the moment.
No.
I think people are very frustrated. So a lot of local wargaming clubs down here have kind of been doing online painting competitions and stuff just to keep people sane in these crazy times. But hopefully they'll get to reopen soon.
Yeah, it does seem like a very long time now. Actually, it's quite crazy. But you know, it'll get there because anyone who watches any other channels notice a lot of larger channels have got their hold of their boxes quite early. Quite early, actually, thinking about it. It's almost a month in advance they've had them. So I've managed to watch a few games to see other people play them. One day we'll be in that select crowd, Dom, correct?
Look, I'd rather be in this crowd with these lovely people than a sellout.
Oh, wow, Dom. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
I'm joking. There are lovely people out there. I'm just jealous.
Yeah. Did have a little touch of the green-eyed monster, I would admit. Mainly because I just want to play. It's just because I want to play the new rules. That's all it is. I'm not really that fussed about not getting. I just really want to play the new rules properly because I was trying to scrabble together all the information online and then printing it out was quite a chore. Because the terrain's actually so important now. It really is. Yeah, you can play. Obviously, you can play a game with the core printout that you can download, but I think if you don't have the terrain rules, you kind of miss quite a bit of the setup for it.
Yeah, it'll become more apparent as
exactly.
Rules released. I mean, it's all right having the core rules, but it's not the same thing, is it? Unfortunately,
not at all. Well, so I did see the psychic phase I had there. Did you see that thing I posted yesterday?
No.
Oh well, basically, turns out for denials, there's no range on denial now.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
From what I can see, it just says that you can just deny something. It doesn't actually say you have to be within 24 inches anymore.
What, in the core rules?
Yeah.
Oh, right, interesting.
Obviously, we didn't do psychic because we were playing Templars and Necrons, so it was.
Don't really tend to, does it?
Doesn't really tend to come up that much.
No, my Necrons, not much for the psychic.
No. They need it, though.
Tom,
I lost a nice damn.
Yeah, Tom, if you had psychic as well, there'd be some serious trouble.
But no, I'm looking forward to getting my assault incestors because I'm afraid, as much as I love Crusader squads, they are, in my opinion, very bottom of the barrel now.
Yep, definitely. It's a bit of a shame, like you said.
He can talk. Lee can talk.
Tom, that's not Lee. This is some sort of talented Mr. Ripley situation.
Oh, I see.
Lee Hunt is in a pedalo in the park at the moment, floating around, and this is someone else.
But you know, today's technology, he could be on his phone on a pedalo in the park watching our stream. You know, I mean. No.
He's dead.
He's dead. Jesus Christ.
Someone else. Spooky. Yeah. Just want to get the new rule book really and just have a proper read. The core rules are good that you can download off the website. That's what we were using with a few tiny little additions that we could find. But get the proper rule book is what we're really after.
It was quite difficult to sort of piece it together because nothing's in order and we're just going off people's camera images. But it's not too long to wait now, which is good. So we're ordering some box sets this weekend, aren't we, Dom?
Oh yes, Necrons. Oh, and Marie.
Yes. And definitely looking forward to getting those hands on those sets. And I think I don't know what's going to happen with my painting. I'm going to have to start concentrating on the new stuff, I suppose.
Tom, have you, in preparation for the new Marine Codex, have you been doing lots of upper body exercise?
What was that?
Because generally, you're going to have a codex where you get about 8 new editions every year.
Oh, I see. We're going down this route.
And
they
haven't actually, as far as I know, they haven't actually removed anything from the codex.
Now look.
So I just hope you've been down the gym making a bit of lifting up. That codex is gonna be heavy.
Now look. We all know that all the normal marines are going to be removed from this codex this time.
They haven't said anything yet. They haven't said anything this time. Anywhere. I know. You're going to have a codex with more entries than. That was a mum joke right there. I could come up with.
No. Yeah, well, I mean, I could have gone with the one. But
your codex has got more entries
than your mum. Oh dear. I'll
Watch
count.
as the viewers suddenly go down and we get some thumbs down. Lee, I said your codex has more entries than your mum.
This is actually aimed at Lee this time, by the way, so just bear that in mind. All right.
Hazel. Yeah. Well, how do you mean by overdo the books? Stuka, just the general releases of books, or like you think there's too much stuff in the codexes?
I would suggest he probably means too many books in general. The problem is it won't have actually changed much when the edition comes out because you're still going to need your Psychic Awakening book. That's from what I understand. So, unless they amalgamate all the stuff they put in Psychic Awakening in the new codexes, if they do that, that would be grand. But then that's going to make them a mighty tome, but cheaper.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, 4 books is a lot, isn't it? Really. I think that's why I took Necrons as well, to be honest. Because if I took my Chaos, like I've got my Faith and Fury book, the Chaos Codex book, probably Demons, depending what else I'd need. Like you've got the Vigilus Blaze if you wanted. You've got your Demon King one. You've got goodness.
Well, let's face it though. The good thing about your Necrons is you don't need their Psychic Awakening book.
No, it's for one entry. I could just rip that page out and staple it in my book. I haven't got the model, so it doesn't really affect me at all.
I was going to say, you don't need it at all, really, so... That's quite...
But we're getting a new codex.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I suspect they're going to get it fairly quickly if they haven't put anything in there.
They've already kind of let slip the cover art, so
yeah,
it's around the corner waiting.
But yeah, Stuka, I agree. I would like there to be a more consolidated effort on books rather than sort of releasing multiple ones just for rules. You know, I think the Psychic Awakening stuff was in response of balancing armies before the 9th edition, and I'm hoping that when the new books come out, yes, they may be a bit bigger, as Dom says, because obviously the Space Marine one's going to be ginormous. But it'll be interesting to see if they then do supplements for them as well. I don't know, you know, because obviously they've got supplements at the moment for the 8th edition book. Are they going to bundle those supplements into one book? I'd like that again. I'm trying to remember which edition it was where they had most of it all bundled in. I think it was the first time was it 7th? And they first bundled it all together? Or was it 6th?
I don't know.
Because obviously I remember when the Templar one got canned. I'm pretty sure that was 5th or 6th. Such a long time ago now. So many editions of 40k ago.
Yeah. I mean, it would be quite handy that they produce it. Also, to keep in mind, they've got the app as well, which will be at some point.
Yeah, as long as the app's actually good, though.
Yeah. Exactly. So if the app is good, it's all good
I
for
would suspect
really.
It'll be just like the AOS one, where you pay for each kind of codex that you want to have full access to. That's what I suspect. Because obviously they won't want to do
the AOS one.
When you can get the AOS one for free. I haven't actually downloaded. I've got the Daughters of Cain tome on there, obviously, because that's the one I had. And then basically, when you have that, you get all the unit card entries for that book, which is quite nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind paying a bit extra as long as for instance, if I play Chaos Marines, when the likes of Vigilus Ablaze comes out, that the Chaos element of Vigilus goes into the app.
Yes, so you don't necessarily have to get the book if you just want the rules.
Exactly, Mr. Blue. Exactly. I mean, you think about how many entries the
oh, mate.
Well, how many entries have Imperial Guard had this year?
Too many, mate. Too
in
many.
a year window.
Too many.
They've had a Catachan commander. And they've got that sergeant as well, so that's 2. And let's say Marbo, for the sake of chucking Marbo in there. 3 entries. I'm just saying, right? This is more defensive Marine players, so 3 entries. All right, so let's say within the next week, how many more Marine entries are going to be in that codex?
Well, I mean, the rate they're releasing them.
You've got the.
I know you got the bike.
Chaplain wannabe, the bikes.
Yeah.
New Assault Marines. You've got the new Commander guy. You've got the Ancient with the banner.
Yeah.
You've got the veterans with the
Tech Marine.
sword and seal. Yeah, Tech Marine. The Chaplain on a bike. You've got the fortification. And you've got the gun emplacement.
Very true. Forgot about the gun emplacement.
10.
I think we can get some more in there. Personally, I think if really,
I'm just saying within the next couple of weeks they're coming out. But then you go back to the last Marine release, which was the one with the Demonkin stuff.
Well, that's 8th edition, wasn't it? That was 8th edition, basically.
Yeah, no, but they're going to be in the Marine Codex, aren't they?
I would suspect so. Yes.
And they've come out in the last.
Oh, you mean like the infiltrators
and the 4-wheeler? Yeah. So I mean that's. Like said, that is 11 entries within the last couple of months. How big is this codex going to be? I think it's going to be like you're going to get 2, like you get Volume 1, Volume 2.
Maybe they're going to do a Codex Primaris and a Codex Space Marines.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe there's going to be a war.
And then, well, I said Codex Rebel Space Marines. That's what's going to happen.
I mean, like Marines.
Some Marines don't have 11 units. Yeah, it's very true.
It's ridiculous. There's no way keeping up with the Marine Codex.
And of course, they may start doing it. For each lieutenant that gets released as well, might get his own new data entry.
Well, you joke, but the armor on each of them is different, isn't it?
It is.
And they don't like putting different ones in there. So
they've gone are the days of buying upgrades, aren't they? So
I'm just going to look on the Space Marine on the website quickly. Let's go through Space Marines.
Oh no.
It's just defense of Marine players. This isn't me moaning because I'd rather not have 11 entries every couple of months.
This is. I mean, yes. Personally, I would. See, I'm kind of.
How are you ever meant to keep up with that?
Well, I think
volume of releases.
I think this is their way of trying to make the Marine community go. Do you know what? We don't need the normal Space Marines anymore. Look, just take them out of the Codex.
They are up in the price, so it won't be that surprise. Yeah, so from the Vanguard of stuff, you had the you had the Primaris Lieutenant in Phobos armor, you had the Primaris Librarian in Phobos armor, you had the Primaris Captain in Phobos armor, you had the Infiltrators, you had the Incursors, you had the Jumpy Guys, Autocannons, you had the Eliminators.
Well, it's been built. I think another edition, and I think they may start to think about this particular thing happening. Obviously, they've sworn they'd never happen, but I think I just can't see how they can maintain that many units. Really, I agree. I do agree. It's and I'm not. Once they've got a full range of Primaris, I'm not really that fussed about clinging on to old Space Marines. I know it would obviously put a dent in my collection to a certain degree.
I think old Marines have a place. It's just unfortunately the way the world is, they're going to get replaced. Tom, the majority of the Templar army is going to become redundant.
Thank you so much, mate. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
And someone had to tell you, and they've asked me to tell you. And sorry, mate.
I'm very upset. I'm afraid I have to cut the stream short and go and cry in the corner for a bit. Well, Hopefully, though, we'll see some more Xeno armies with some massive amounts of additional models, right? No?
Necron's getting loads.
Oh yeah, Necrons have got quite a bit. Hello, Mr. Velpire.
Yeah. Oh, well, the pleasure must be mine. Yeah, like a lot of the other races, for instance, have got a very nice range anyway. Like G-Spiricol, for instance, got a beautiful model range. And then you've got Tyranids with quite a big model range as well. Orcs need a lot of updating.
Yeah.
And lots of weird buggies, like
buggies don't make an army.
Wagon.
The Snaz Jizz Wagon. I didn't realise you got that one, mate. Did you? Or is that from the? Is that
Crumple Bullock Crusher?
Is that from the Special Orc catalogue?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But I think they need to slow down the Marines and just like take a leaf out of the guard thing.
Fantastic aspects. Yes.
Yeah, aspect. Yeah.
Eldar do need an update. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Eldar myself, but I can kind of get the gripe between the models for the basic stuff is a bit poor, really.
Yeah, they could like 1 year just go, look, we're going to do Tau this year, and like every special release they have is going to be for a different.
Look who it is!
Fire Warrior squad.
It's Captain Eldar himself.
Well, hello, Darren. Yes, Elder need love. Need rescuing from the abyss.
From the webway.
Yeah.
Those poor Eldar. Still slumming it with 20-year-old models.
Good models, though.
Yeah.
So who in the chat thinks that Tau needs some love, model-wise?
No.
Not loaded suggestion. Oh, that's good.
You're just saying this because I've got a Tau army I'm painting. You know, that's the only reason you're bringing this up.
I like the Tau model range. Something about it really speaks to me.
In fish.
Yeah,
look, there's our predictable person.
Gavin, for those who don't know, Gavin has featured on the channel a few times with his Tau and his Nids.
Now, is he going to mention anything being destroyed of yours?
Oh, yeah. He will. Part of his script.
It's part of his script.
Have Fire Warriors had an update?
I'm
sure they've had one update.
Didn't they have Breacher squads or was that just a renaming? Well, yeah. I mean that's a fair point as well.
Yeah, Mr. Blue. I agree. I think what they could do is bring in some different races from the Tau Empire. Like maybe Kroot should have a bit more love.
No, Kroot are dead, mate.
They're viable. They need some love. They need some different units. Look, if the Space Marine Codex can have at least 50 entries, why can't every other codex?
Because there wouldn't be enough room in the shops if they did that.
9 pages on space.
They'd actually have to open up a shop for each army if they did that.
Look, and you're a big Marine defender.
Only Templar ones. Possibly Crimson Fist because they're closely related. Ooh, are you still looking, Dom?
No, I gave up too much.
If you want a stronger Tau, play Imperial Fists. He's comparing Imperial Fist to Tau. Or is it the other way around?
Oh, for a faction focus this week, we'll be doing Kukari.
Yeah, thanks, Lee.
Yeah. We're definitely out of our comfort zone with that one, aren't we, Tom?
Might not turn up this Friday.
Okay.
Just like last Friday.
Yeah. If Tottenham doesn't like the faction, he just doesn't turn up. He sends me in a message. I can't say it online what the message normally says, but it's all the lines of... No,
that's the other one. You normally like that one.
No, I shall not be attending. Thank you for the invite.
Dear sir.
Yeah.
It's come to my attention that you're doing an army I don't like.
I will not be attending
No,
this.
I will not be attending this event.
So, Tom, for people who have joined since we started, what are you working on today?
Grey Knight Strike Squads. In a nutshell.
Are they the teleporty ones?
No, that's just normal strike.
Okay.
There we are. To be fair, there are some interceptors in here as well, which have got these things on it. But mainly it's just for the basic marine style guys that I'm working on. It's all of the special weapons. I did all the spears, halberds, and swords the other week, and I'm now working on anyone who's got like a psi cannon, an incinerator, silencer, all that kind of stuff to get them done. And then I'll actually have a fearsome army actually. But then I'm going to start working on my other Dread Knight, and then probably what's his face, Drago.
Drago.
Keep thinking of that animation every time I think of Drago.
Oh, from the Flash Kits.
Yeah.
And I am working on my Chaos Knight Tyrant.
Oh yes.
So it's shots.
You say a pirate?
Pirates, no tyrant.
Oh, I thought you said a pirate.
Chaos
I thought
Knight
that'd be rather
Tyrant.
weird.
It's kind of like a pirate. He's not actually. He's got a harpoon, so it's a bit like a pirate. He's getting there. So I'm doing I'm on the second coat of red at the moment. There's a lot of red on here. On the base.
You and your word bearers.
And
can't wait to beat them in a fair fight.
What, word bearers?
Yeah.
I was chatting to my word bearer buddies the other day, and they were kind of like, "Oh yeah, word bearers are like, I like these guys," and I was like, "Well, actually, word bearers are like if you gave ISIS power armor and explosive rounds guns."
Oh dear God.
They are word bearers. You don't want them to win. They are not nice people.
No.
Oh, look who it is!
Ah, Mr. Ceres.
How'd it go?
How'd
Did you get the job?
How'd the job interview?
Did you wear trousers?
Key questions. If you answer the no trousers one first, then we can probably guess how the interview went.
Well,
unless it was unless the person doing the interview was maybe likes that kind of thing.
Casting couch situation.
No. We're not doing that, Dom. I've told you. We haven't got a couch for starters. No.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's all worked out well for you.
See, that delay's not too bad now.
That's good. Yeah, so we've got a bit of a better delay today. Oh, well, fingers crossed for you, mate. And you've got to keep us updated.
Oh dear.
Well, we're not going to hold out much hope, but
unless I sent back saying, "We can hear you."
They might like this. Might like your spirit.
There might be the abruptness of it. You never know.
Yeah. He told us where to go.
Oh yeah, we can have.
I like your attitude.
He's on the team.
Yeah.
Welcome to Zap Brannigan Industries. Oh God. No. I just touched that up now. Damn it.
Well, yeah. These things happen.
Fair enough, Ceres. Fair enough.
Change the subject. Someone changed the subject.
No.
I see the board behind me.
That looks very familiar, that, Dom.
Yeah, we played on it the other day.
Yeah, I know. And then we played some 40k as well.
Tumbleweed goes by. Yeah, it was a fun game, Thomas. What's everyone in the chat working on? Are we all still working on our chaos models? Are we?
Well, give them a chance to answer, Dom. You know how this works, okay? Stay calm. ask the question and you wait for the answer.
That's not how you do an interview, Tom. You bombard them with questions. I call it the Piers Morgan style. You bombard them with questions and you don't give them a chance to answer. Yeah.
Ah, yes, Sam is still on his
Oh, cool. Nice variation. The Stalker. Nice model.
Has he not? Has he not sent you the pictures of his glowy orb yet?
He hasn't sent me the pictures of glowy orb.
You should send the glowy orb. It was very good.
Yeah, and it's some terrain as well. Nice. We're doing very well. I don't know if anyone noticed on our Facebook page earlier. I posted a link to the Perry Brothers page, and on there, one of them was showing their man cave.
Oh yes, I saw that earlier.
Oh man, that is a good man cave. Very jealous. Yeah, Mr. Blue, I know how you feel. Like over the years, I've tried to simplify my word bearer paint scheme as much as I possibly can, but sometimes it's still So I used to do like three different types of red, and do a black undercoat. So, and now as you see, like with the knight, for example, I do a silver undercoat, and then do 2 layers of the base red, and then do highlighting after washes, etc. But yeah.
Oh, whatever gets it done at the end of the day.
The Necrons as well, wherever they are, they're in one of these drawers. They're not Necrons.
Yeah, they're. I took them with me, mate. Sorry. They're currently sitting on a radiator over here.
So, like my Necrons have got like a similar issue as well, where they've got quite a few different paints on them. So I'll go with a silver spray generally, and then I wash them. No, not known. Is it known? Yeah, known wash. No, known wash. Then do a bit of dry brushing on the with the Necron colour, wherever that's gone.
Necron dry compound.
Yeah, that's the one. And then start weathering it. And yeah, so I'm probably putting on about 6 different paints or sources on there.
Well, I will say this again, not to inflate you or ego, Dom, but they are looking good. I think they've gotten a lot better over the years. I think you've improved dramatically with each model you do.
That's part of the journey, isn't it? I like to think you can't get worse.
Well,
unless your eye starts fading.
I was going to say, yeah. Or if you just don't paint for a long time. I don't know. I think it takes a while to get your eye back in. If you stop for a bit, personally.
Quite intimidating as well, I think, if you start painting. It's
well, especially at this stage in the hobby, when it's quite a mature hobby now. When you see like anyone's painting like on Instagram, you're like, oh.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh no.
I think whatever the situation is, like especially like saying for painting, like you hold yourself up against these people, and some of them are just got such a natural talent. No, I didn't magnetize any of my my Necrons because why would I? Like the Annihilation barges, I think the Necron models in general, actually, to be fair, they don't need magnetizing. Normally, you can just push bits in and they all work fine. Let me try and get some models from one of these.
Oh, you don't now, mate. He's getting his collection out now.
So with Necron Flyer, for instance, like that is not magnetized in. That's literally just held in. So I could put in the transport option and pop the transport option in. There's no difference there. And the same with like my Annihilation barges. I don't know if you've seen them. They just the main cannon just sits on top, so you haven't got to magnetize anything.
That's
in there.
Fair enough. I get that.
Yeah, no, I agree. See, you knew Gavin would say
it. Yeah, I knew. I did call that, didn't I, a bit earlier? He was waiting for his window. He climbed in feet first.
The Doomsday arc, I completely agree with you. I mean, in my current Necron army, obviously that's going to change in the next couple of weeks. I don't have any warriors. It was all immortals. So I never really thought about the other option, the transport. I would probably just go Doomsday arc. because it's cool and zaps people.
You need something that doesn't do Tesla, I think. Might make you a better player.
But I don't know. I'm asking Marines from the other day, mate.
No.
Oh, you can't. They're all dead.
Oh no, it hurts inside. I was walking into my own trap.
Yeah. I've loaded this trap. No, I'll just step inside.
Step inside. That's how I do it. That's how I roll. Oh, damn. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on now. That's better. A little bit of overpaint there.
Yeah, I mean, some models that do magnetise. So see a different option for it. Or just for the sake of transport, for instance.
Now, I'm going to be magnetising my 2 new knights because I've bought a conversion beamer for each one. But you're only allowed 1 conversion beamer by the looks of it. So I figured I'd give 1 on each one and then magnetise the 2 lightning locks on them because it gives me options. I'm probably going to run them with the lightning locks primarily, to be fair. Conversion beam is just for a bit of a laugh, really. I always find that weapon quite amusing.
Oh, Sam, have you magnetised all the legs?
Oh, yeah, he's a bit crazy. Sam likes his
So,
magnets.
can it actually walk on the battlefield? Is that what you've gone with? That every joint is being magnetised?
What's this pose?
I think on Striking Scorpion, I think his brother, I'm going to say James, has essentially magnetised an entire Ultramarine army.
That's quite impressive.
So he can like switch out options and stuff, which is pretty impressive.
I think you should go down the LED route now, Dom.
No.
Get on every single one of your little weapons, little flashing light. Why not?
I've seen some cool things, especially like nights where they put speakers in, and so they're actually playing music, and it's like, yes, a bit of AC/DC as they stomp into battle.
Would you be happy playing Thunderstruck perchance? And just, yeah.
No.
I suppose why not?
Yeah, exactly. Like some people like the main part for them is the hobby.
This is very true.
If you enjoy your hobby, go for it.
We're hoping we're going to enjoy the Crusade missions, or Crusade thing, aren't we, as well? Hobby-wise, I think that'd be quite cool. Even though I've seen some, well, I think Winters did a video, didn't he, the other day, about that.
Yeah, he's not a massive fan. I can see his point.
Yeah, I do get what he's saying.
I do feel that this Crusade option is a bit of a backhanded remark for a narrative play. It seems as always it's all about match play, which is fair enough. Like most people play match, but
I think if they put some mission options in,
gesture, yeah,
mission options was the key. I mean, they didn't really give you a lot of scope to change the missions, in ways that seem structured. I think by the looks of it, which is but I'm sure they'll. I'm hoping they'll bring out some more Warzone stuff again. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
We haven't seen one of those books for quite a while. Since I mean, obviously I know Vigilus. The Vigilus stuff was a Warzone book, really, but that was more about, that was more about rules again, though, wasn't it? Really, it wasn't really about.
The Awakening was a little bit. They could have focused a bit more on it, but
problem with those missions though is very dependent on the armies in the book. You couldn't really sort of pick any army. You had to be playing the armies that were in the book, which obviously, if you look at some of the pairings, it's quite rare that those come up. Well, for us anyway. I mean, obviously, we could do some of the. I didn't actually check the missions in the Faith and Fury book. I'm assuming there must be a couple in there that might be worth having a look at.
Have a little read.
Have a look,
yeah, Mr. Blue, I've seen that as well. That looks quite cool. So a couple of my vehicles have got magnets on. In was it 7th edition with the hull points? Hull points.
And
on my Lehman Russes, I tend to put like crew members on the back, so then they'd represent hull points if I took them off.
Yeah, that's actually quite a cool conversion.
Yeah.
Me? Yes, I did have a look. Um,
I will message you after this,
yes,
Mr. ADB.
I'll have to let you know because yeah, work's got quite a lot on at the moment, so I'll need to probably pin down a bit more exact dates rather than picking dates at the moment. Mainly because I've got a large project due in August, so it will depend on that.
Yeah, we'll try and sort something out though.
You don't worry.
Definitely want to. Yeah, no, Mr. Blue. Yeah, yeah. I think I think some carry case companies do that as well. I think you've got that, but yeah, it's quite a good idea. I think, especially a lot of your models are quite delicate as well, and depending how you glue them together, you don't really want them squished up.
I hope that wasn't a dig at the way I glue my models together because I have bouncy models.
No, Tom.
Well, I have a bit of a habit of dropping models, as Dom full well knows. Especially on like kitchen flagstone floors or something. You know, that's always my preferred method of dropping.
I think Warhammer World is like your ideal situation to drop models of those.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to drop them somewhere,
floors. You're like, oh yeah, oh, I love your models. Yeah, complete stranger. Let me look at these. Smash. Yeah, Mr. Blue. Like, if you've got a conversion job, conversions tend to be quite big, and so you don't really have room to put them in like a normal foam insert.
yeah, that's what I
So
had.
if you can magnetize them somewhere, that's great. But yeah, I'm always very cautious because I tend to like when I've got my case, I put my hell drapes at the top, and there's only a little bit of foam on top, and then I'm very careful what goes on top of the case. Like once my 5-year-old stood on the case before we were going to Warhammer World. I think it was Warhammer World, or it could have been a tournament. And I was like, luckily nothing was damaged. So yeah, it could have been quite horrible.
Beat us in one weekend. Well, now look, that sounds like fighting talk.
He wishes, Tom. He can beat both of us in one weekend.
Yeah, here we go. You're going to say just beat me, aren't you?
I mean, yeah.
You see, it's just, you know, God, so predictable. Probably true as well. But no, we'll definitely put something in the diary, mate. Don't you worry. Really looking forward to that. So we'll just have to play it by ear a little bit the next couple of weeks, and I'll try and get some times for you.
Hopefully, within the next week or so, I should get the overhead lighting working in here. I should be able to record some battle reports. Life gets a bit easier during the evening, not just the daytime.
Are you planning on inviting over, Dom?
Well, Tom. Who knows? At this point, I haven't actually got any plans. So, like I said, we said earlier, it was a bit of a weird time, really. I'm hoping people around the games. So yeah, you've got to be very careful, not just for yourself, but for the person you're inviting. You've got to make sure that they're happy in what they're doing. You're happy, and yeah, as safe as you possibly can, which is the main thing. And because you don't necessarily know where people would be.
Yeah, that's why I always have trouble popping over yours. I mean, you're you're a very strange person sometimes. So, just saying.
Thank you, Sam. Not thank you, Tom. It's so rude. I don't know why I put up this. Sam, have you got an Instagram page for your channel yet, or is it just purely YouTube at the moment? Also, anyone in the chat, if you want to plug your own hobby sites or profiles, please do. If you've got your own Instagram and you want to promote it, please chuck it in the chat. And also, if you've got a YouTube channel, do the same.
Yeah, we're happy to spread the love.
Yeah.
Oh, blimey, it's 10 to 9. That's gone rather nippy.
Yeah, it's not quite quick, is it? You do need one. Instagram is great.
You can have like challenges with beards and paintbrushes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm quite. No.
In there.
I don't know. No.
In there.
No. No, not yet. Sorry. I have to shave this off again soon.
I'm stuck with a beard for pretty much ever now, because of this guy down here. So I'm going to have a beard forever. And you're going to have to keep shaving forever, Tom.
I'm sorry. I'm not really.
I know.
I like to be clean shaven sometimes.
Don't listen to my mum.
It's hard not to.
Not that
You can hear her miles off.
I don't even know why I went down that route, to be honest. So,
This is your mum. No, sorry.
What's your feelings on Gene Stealer Cole?
Gene Stealer Cole? Why is that? You think of collecting them or something?
Yeah, I did quite like them. I think if I got a couple of test models from someone, I'd probably try and work out the flesh, and then I might go a bit Gene Stealer Cole-y.
I mean, I don't see myself collecting them, but I do like the models. I think they're quite cool. They're very Generals GLA.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jarman Kill.
I do like their bikes as well. I think that's one of their favorite units. Yeah, no, I could see you playing them. I just God knows when you're going to fit that one in, mate. That's all I'll say.
I've got to get some more cases.
Yeah, same here actually. As well, not those cases. I need the actual storage cases. I've got
my Necrons aren't even in there. I need to get something. On a scale of 1, I will probably say probably 8.
Oh, okay.
I like the I like your conversion.
I would go with a strong 8 as well, personally. I think that's.
Yeah.
I think they were cool. It was very. I mean, the model's very cool anyway, and as long as you can hold a paintbrush correctly, I think you've got a good chance of making it look good.
Mr. Blue, the purple. Do you mean the purple like khakis, or like the purple skin? Because it's a bit of an off purple, isn't it? Because like Tom, after doing that video the other day with Tyranids for Friday Faction, and you were saying about old One Eye having his own cult.
Yes.
Gene Stealer cult. I was like, that is pretty cool.
And you thought, I know, I'm going to make that cult.
I'm not going to make that cult.
Well, fair enough. You see, I would probably, if I had to pick another, I would probably pick Tyranids as an army as well, just to do something very different to what I normally do.
They're definitely different, aren't they?
Yeah. But I just, if I'm totally honest, until I've got all my models done, I'm really trying not to buy too much. And obviously the box set that's coming out is a slight exception to that, because obviously I need the rules in it anyway. So a Red Terror cult.
Oh yeah, Gavin, I still want to get a Red Terror model. After that video, it was very Tremors-esque.
Wasn't that model terrible though?
Oh no, it's a terrible model, but he's a cool model. He's a cool character. Yeah, Dark Elder as well. Yeah, see, Dark Elder and Gene Stealer Cult were the ones for me, really. And I kind of like, I think I just preferred the model range for Gene Stealer Cult. I think there's more possibility for conversions than there are for
They're also a bit more up to date, aren't they?
Yeah, well, saying that, I don't think that Drakari models are bad in any shape or form, but for me, I'm a big fan of
Join the Elder.
Washing together some guard bits, etc.
Well, we're going to be doing a Drakari video on Friday, aren't we? So
maybe I'm inspired then.
And you'll just get both.
Do both.
No, I'm going to my next real concentration is get these Grey Knights done. Finish up my Sister Battle Army to 2,000 points. And obviously the Black Templars for my Marines. I also do have a Scorpius, a Whirlwind Scorpius I need to paint up, courtesy of Daryl.
Nice.
Because I built him his PC last weekend, and he gave that as payment.
Nice.
So I had a look at the rules of the Whirlwind Scorpius. They are rather stupid.
If only I had some sort of 4-year-old model that I could
Well,
work on. Oh, actually, I tell you what, I have got in my
you
cupboard.
will have one soon.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good point. No, I
So
meant
don't,
this.
you know.
I was talking about this. I've got this in my cupboard, and I got this after the grand tournament, and I
Oh, yes, yes. Is he going to be
I don't know if you
loyalist?
can make that out. I don't know if you can make that out. No, probably not. It is the laser rapier laser disruptor.
Oh God, you still haven't done that. I
Sorry.
forgot you got that.
Yeah.
God, that's a long time ago actually. Now thinking about it, Jesus.
But I want to kit bash some bits onto it, so it'll be probably chaos.
Now, the other question I've got to ask Daryl is, how's the PC, Daryl? Is it still working?
It's when it crashes out.
Don't. I feel so guilty. Let's see if he heard that as well. It's alive. Okay, cool. Yeah, Dom's using a PC I built him as well. Seems to be all right.
Yeah, I haven't had a problem with this, Tom. It's
that is
very
what
good.
I like to see. I don't do requests, by the way, just in case anyone. It's not actually my primary line of work. It's just I do this for my friends if I can, because that's not the way I keep my hand in on the old PC market. Did he offer a warranty?
A warranty of sorts.
Sam's going to complain because I built his PC as well, and yeah, I didn't offer him a warranty. So.
Do you just build PCs for anybody in live stream chats?
No. I tend to have to know them in life, in some format. If you notice, everyone here you know as well, I might add. I mean, I've forgotten what some of them look like. I mean, that Felpire chap. He's a.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tom. Like even the people that we don't know in person, it feels like we do know them. And I like these little chats every week.
It is.
See the familiar faces. Like, we've got Stuka, we've got Mr. Blue, Big Serious, we've got Paul. Who else we got here? Oh, Peter, sorry, not Paul. Same person, really, isn't it, Peter and Paul?
1 second, someone is apparently ringing me. I'm just going to check if it's important.
No, don't leave me, Tom.
No,
don't leave me.
It's my sister. I just wanted to make sure it's not her.
Okay.
I'm just going to text her quickly. I'm not going to take the call. I'm just.
Tonight I'm on Hobgoblin Ruby. Is my drink choice.
Ah, that's a good drink.
Yeah, so refreshing. So what dynasty are you going for, Felpire? Yeah, 9th edition. It's pretty cool actually. We had a game at the weekend and I lost 2 raids because they're out of coherency.
I liked that.
Nasty. But I did not like it.
I don't understand why. You're very negative. Saltec.
Saltec is pretty standard. It's a strong one currently for Necrons. I think Mephrit's probably close second. There's a lot of other dynasties that I don't really get much love. But Saltec is very handy, especially if we've got a lot of big guns. So yeah, cool.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to call her shortly. It's an IT related question actually. Funnily enough.
Yes.
So I will call her after our stream has finished.
Yeah, exactly. Victorians are fine until you start taking mass casualties. I think Guard have actually got a bit of a rough time ahead of them.
Oh no, here
Their
we go.
squads of 10. I would wait, to be honest, until said we were saying earlier that Netcon Codex is literally around the corner.
Mm.
So I would just wait. I think in the box you do get some basic rules anyway. So just wait for the new Codex.
Blast weapons. We actually got to try some blast weapons out, didn't we, Dom?
We did try some block, not many.
I think they're fair now, actually, based on the unit you're firing at.
I mean, like Guard squads will be fine with blast weapons because you're only really going to have squads of 10. I mean, if you've got conscript squads, obviously you might be in a bit of trouble. Yeah. But I think it's 11 plus. They get the higher figure. But yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, as long as you're on a 6, it's only ever going to be a max of 3 if they roll lower, so it doesn't really increase the shot count. And obviously, other than that, you're just relying on the normal luck that was there anyway. So, I think swarm armies might have a tougher time of it, personally. If you're running bigger, I think orcs could probably not have a fun time against certain armies. Imagine taking.
Yeah, I don't know if orcs have got a mechanic to save them from leadership.
Well, they do have the boss knob, which can, and also if they're near the war boss, he can make them auto pass, but losing mortal wounds. Obviously, I suppose.
I mean, some armies obviously can do better than others. If you've got a way of managing your leadership in the army, for instance, commissars or enforcers or like Tyranids will have some bits in there. That's absolutely fine. But I think some other armies, like for instance demons, I think they're going to struggle a little bit, to be honest. And maybe some of these changes were targeted towards demons. But we will see. I would quite like to get my demons out for a game. But I think commissars are definitely going to be selling like hotcakes, as well as boxcars and everything.
The old commissar. I have a Lord Commissar as the leader of my guard, actually. That's where I rule.
I mean, that's the other thing, right? Guard have got some nice commissar models. Why can't they release more commissars?
More commissars.
Yeah. Minotaurs.
They should do a commissar gaunt, I think.
They did.
They should do a new one, though.
Yeah.
I found my Eisenhorn model yesterday, actually, which I've forgotten completely about. Assembled in a box. I need to get him painted up at some point.
And that's another thing, Inquisitors. Geez, if they release some more Inquisitor models, like.
I think I'd love to see a real dedicated force of Inquisition where you can sort of make your own retinues.
Well, that's it though, isn't it? Like every Imperial player can go, oh, I'm going to get that Inquisitor for my army. And yet, obviously, you kind of narrow down with doing Primaris lieutenants all the time, you're just relying on Marine players. But if you did Inquisitors, Custodes could have them, Sisters, Guard, Marines.
I mean, even just redoing their Inquisitor range would be good, I think, even if there weren't names, just some actual models for them would be good.
Nice new models.
Yeah, because obviously when they had the last, that last cool thing they did the other year when I bought all the metal ones that I used to have again. So I've got them sitting around, but they're so much smaller, really. It's they just don't quite look the same. Got my little Jacaro weaponsmith as well, Dom, don't I? So. Oh Christ, yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh, old John. Almost forgot about him. Always have a fond memory of that weekend, actually. Playing that epic 40k game of stupid amount of orcs versus guard. Just remember being on the receiving end of the barrage. Just hurt quite a bit. So many dead orcs.
Me and Sam held the line. Kept the orcs out of the city.
We were in the city. We were the carpet of the city, Dom. I think.
Yeah, you were in the city for a turn.
Yeah.
For For the beginning of every turn, there's some orcs. About a few hundred orcs are in there. Yeah, there's 300 orcs beginning of every turn. Yes. We're inside the city.
The old green tide, and you wiped it out every turn. I mean, that is just disgusting.
Happy days. Yeah, I do feel orcs are going to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, they'll need some adjustmenting rules somewhere.
But who knows? Who knows what it's going to be like? It's all assumptions.
They might get some kind of resiliency rule, you know.
I mean, what tends to happen? People find a loophole, and it will suddenly go, "Yep."
Oh, you mean like that stupid one with the one-up save that they were going on about the other day?
Well, you got like the reserves, etc. So you got some good stuff there. Yeah, Mr. Blue. Yeah, we need some more orc players. Do we know many orc players?
Not really.
Aaron's an orc player. You're an orc player.
Oh yeah, well, to a certain degree, yeah. I think I could probably be more of an orc player. I need to get some more models from. So I've just got to paint up the ones I've got. I've got a few sitting on the shelf over there just to round out the army a bit better. To be honest, I think I've got the core of what I like, but it'd be nice to add some looters in and some other bits and pieces which I've been kind of angling. I've got some vehicles, and now that it looks like large squads could be detrimental to a certain degree, it might be nice having some smaller orc squads in trucks.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier actually that maybe small squads of cultists might actually be of use. They just have that 10-man squads. 10-man squads, because do you want to waste your firepower on 10 cultists?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I do.
Cool.
Depending on what they're doing, yes.
Well, hopefully you'll ignore other things then in that case if you're going to be firing.
No, I'll just fire it. I'll kill everything. With my chainswords.
Your AP ones, chainswords.
Yes, Astartes chainswords. Yeah, that's that I suppose that's.
We'll put you on the list, Mr. Blue, of people who can join in. We might need you to commit a bit more.
I'm looking forward to getting I'm going to try and next couple of games. I think I'll try and get some more theme into them. I think a bit more narrative drive in them. I think it'd be good.
Orcs.
Yeah, orcs and see, I'd actually like to do a Black Templars versus Orcs game. That'd be cool. I managed to do lots of Crimson Fist versus Orcs games, but as I play the Orcs myself and I also play Black Templars, it's quite difficult to have that game. Maybe you have to come around and play my Orcs one day, Dom.
Yeah, well, yeah. I know how to play Orcs.
And I won't bring any guns. It'll just be a melee fest. I'll just bring dreadnoughts with power.
Oh no, I'll bring guns.
Oh yeah, you'll need them. That's right.
Outsmart those zoomies.
Alpha Legion in green hats. I mean, that is kind of orky.
And it's kind of Alpha Legion-y.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something you'd see them doing. What's this here? It's very awkward when you're when you realise when you message your sister and she says, "I said sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm doing a love stream," because it auto corrected to love instead of live stream, and then I was like, "No, I meant live."
Nah, you didn't. So that's cool. I appreciate that.
My bro Dom, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Lovers for life. Let's do it.
Yeah, some fancy instructions of Forge World now as well. I don't know if you've seen, obviously, this style.
No.
Yeah, quite nice.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, they're much better. They're much better quality than the. I remember when you used to get this. Do you remember when you used to Forge World when you used to get just that, Dom? Basically that. And they're like, there you go,
mate. I remember just getting literally a list of components, not even like a rough way how they would like you'd assemble them. Just like you should have these handles. Good luck making your vehicle. You're like, oh crap. Right, okay. I need to find a picture of this model and slowly put it together.
Oh, okay, there we go. Don't have to call now. She has fixed the issue. She apparently was being impatient with the laptop. Kids these days, eh?
Yeah.
I'll let this dry a bit now because the summer's quite wet. So I have to work. Done quite a bit actually. Jesus, got through these.
Oh man, why are nights so big?
I think it's because you like them.
I do like nights.
So do I. I'm looking forward to getting one of the similar ones that you've got actually for mine because that's the last night I need for my collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have the 2 Armigers or whatever. Yeah, I think Armigers, and then 2 to 3 of my normal knights, and then a large one like that one. That'll round out my knight army. I think quite nice. Although I think it's a bit short on points actually. I can't. Although those ones are quite expensive, aren't they, points wise?
Yes. Yeah. The Chaos Tyrant is quite points heavy. But you look at the guns it's got. It's got a ridiculous amount of guns.
Yeah. Second-hand Forge World people tend not to send the manual. Ha! Yes.
Which Lord was that you got from Forge World second hand?
Lord?
Yeah.
You didn't say Lord. Oh yes, I see.
Yes, he did. Yeah. I'm the one drinking here, Tom. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, I'll tell you what I do. I just need to go to the toilet quickly. I'll be 1 second.
Okay, please mute your microphone. Tom has some bowel issues, so we could be waiting a little while. Unhealthy diet. Sometimes we have games and Tom will go to the toilet, and when he comes back, there's a whole new rule set. It's ridiculous. So currently, I'm working on doing a bit of brass on the melter guns on the main chassis here. Oh yeah, he's getting it slowly. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Hi Tom, welcome back.
Thank you. Let's have a look at this. Might do a bit of cleaning on this kit actually while that's drying.
Nice.
I must admit, actually, the moulding on this is fantastic. Obviously, because it's obviously quite a recent.
Yeah, some of the stuff's really good.
The new stuff is fantastic. Remember, when you used to get a kit and you were like chopping away at massive blocks of resin to try and clear clear bits, but now it's kind of like they're actually quite good.
Yeah, the Trojan I got actually almost had no issues whatsoever.
Oh, that's good.
Relatively old kit. But other ones I've had, like the Sakaran.
Yeah.
What's the Venerator like? Because I remember those big blocks of resin.
To be fair, that was all right because it's also the model where they had the tracks pre-built. Yeah. So even though they were big blocks, I think the only issue I had with that one was I had to use the hairdryer to heat it up to get it to fit together properly, because one of the sides was a little bit off. It wasn't too bad. It was just but the thing is that when you know how to the hairdryer trick, you can do it on a whole model. So what I did was I dry fitted the whole thing together. And then basically, hair dried it while it was dry fit, and then just pushed it all together, and it all sat quite nicely. So.
Oh, nice.
Where's my glue? I need a little bit of glue on here.
Did I tell you I got a nice brush set?
No, you didn't actually.
Yeah. Okay. Army Painter one. I've got 2 dry brushes.
Okay, nice.
A couple of detail brushes of Goblin Gaming.
Ah. Oh, you doing a plug?
No, I'm not going to do my plug. I think everyone that watches this knows that they need to buy from Goblin Gaming.
Using what though?
Using the link below. Go check that link out, guys. I'm trying to help them buy models, Tom. But obviously, we're all thinking about this weekend purchasing the new
Indomitus box set, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I think what would be great is if they use the link below, get their discount as it is, discount people, and put a bit of money back towards the channel to help us buy
I think
materials.
someone did buy some paints actually.
Nice. I'm not going to plug it anymore. You know what to do. You. What paints did you order? Oh, Tom. Can you get one of your knights for me for a moment?
Which one would you like?
What your favourite knight? Pick your favourite knight you've got there.
My paladin then.
Let's have a look at that face. So that's black in the lower part and red in the upper part.
Yes.
Cool.
What was that? I see. Oh, you see. Now look. this has got to stop. I need to get some word bearer bits, I think. Might just have one of my... I might be one of my banner bearers basically holding a word bearer banner, but it's just burning.
That's what we want.
Oh, damn it, isn't it? Shit. Oh,
yeah.
Dear.
Yeah.
Do you know how I was just saying how Forge and Will kilts are great? There's a flaw on this piece.
Oh, is there? Oh, Tom, you're going to have to contact Forge.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to fix it myself. I can fix that. That is actually, that's a hairdryer special.
Well, I'll tell you what are good blues. The ones I use. Obviously, you don't have to go with what I pick. But I'm... Oh, poo, did I leave this open? I know, it's a bit. I've got... this is quite a nice one. Can you see that? I think you must be able to see that. And then maybe select some off-whites and then do like a blue glaze over it as well. What's that down there? Is that another blue glaze? Great. Well, of course, I kind of, whatever paint style you're going with, you've got to kind of fit it in a little bit, whatever shade.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Bit disheartened, Tom.
Well, considering the trouble I had getting this, as you know.
Yeah, it's a bit sucky, isn't it?
Rest of it looks alright so far, at least. But we'll have to wait and see, because it's only when you start fitting these together sometimes you notice that what looks okay is suddenly, oh no.
Yeah, sometimes you might put it together and you might realise it's actually not nothing to actually worry about. No. So who in the chat has actually played or owns a Gene Stealer Cult Army?
They won't tell you. They'll be secretive about it, mate.
Why?
You don't. Yeah, if they're running a cult, they don't want people to know, do they?
They do. It's a very inclusive cult. I'll tell you what. Look, I'll show you this bit of artwork that really got me pumped for it.
Which head shall I
use? The Greater Good book.
Oh yeah.
Available at Goblin Gaming.
Oh Christ.
There it is.
Ah.
You
like
see that?
Hellhound, isn't it?
Yeah. So all the cult troops are like jumped on top of the Hellhound. I mean, that's probably not a good place to be in retrospect, but I love that. I think it's just brilliant.
Got two heads with this knight as well. I know you like
Two
your head.
heads.
I know you like your heads, Tom. So you got like a little knightly one, a little ooh, focus. You can't really focus. Sorry. If I go like this. Oh look here. No, there's like a knightly one and like a Mechanicus skull one.
Oh, cool.
I think I'll go with the knightly one.
Yeah, hairdryer.
It's a shame, really. It's especially for the money you pay for it. Sometimes you kind of think, oh, they're not. Yeah, problem is you just don't get these kind of models anywhere else, really. So, and obviously you could go down a certain route from another country. I've always been not that enthused about the quality that comes out of them either. So. So I haven't delved into that particular market myself.
Yeah.
I have used Shapeways a few times for little accessories though that you can't necessarily buy anymore. Like there are some shoulder pads that are quite tough to get hold of nowadays. You know, like I think you can't get certain Red Scorpion ones now. So you kind of have to. Where'd that go? Oh god, there it is. Yeah, sorry, lost a piece of model.
How do you feel about using third-party companies, Tom? New models.
I personally don't like it if I can avoid it, but sometimes when, yeah, as someone in chat will know here, if they don't provide you the stuff you want to do, it's kind of a bit difficult, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm always a bit like yourself. I'm quite reluctant to use third-party companies to supply me with particular parts that Games Workshop won't or Forge World won't be able to produce. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and kit bash the best I can before I then have to go down that route.
Yes, which is fair enough, I think. I mean, yeah, obviously I bought. I mean, you did the same with Renegades of Heritage, didn't you? You bought loads before they pulled the range, so.
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you what. Like, if anyone ever questions the authenticity of my Renegades of Heritage army, let me show you something. This is just some of what I've got in my cupboard. Ooh. Still to be built.
I was there last weekend. I saw it's quite an impressive collection.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here for my Renegades.
He's just waiting on the rules to come out, right?
Oh yeah, they'll be out eventually. Otherwise, they're jinx to the gods.
Oh, don't snip it. Come on. Okay, this is annoying. This mold line is annoying. I'll come back to that. I think I don't trust myself right now. Let's do another one. I'm gonna ruin a model.
Forge model live on stream.
Yeah. Got the old aggressive file technique out.
Well, what could go wrong?
Plenty. I think. Well, you remember my Cast Assault Ram? That was a nice saga, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ended up quite well in the end on that one. Can't really complain. So.
Yeah, exactly. You like your Red Scorpion one more, don't you?
Yeah, well, I say that my Templar one's growing on me, but it's just I don't really. The thing is, they're so expensive. They very rarely come out in a normal pointed game, to be honest, which is a shame. You know, I think they're 370 points.
Yeah.
And you know, and as you know, they're not like the most point efficient model, really.
No, they are not that efficient at the moment. Who knows what?
Well, the problem is they're probably going to go up in price, aren't they? So, I mean, that's the general thing with what I'm seeing with the point changes. So everything's going up in cost. So
yeah, but obviously, if everything goes up in cost, some things are not going to go up as much as other things, are they?
This is true. This is true. It may be.
It's not all going to go up by the same percentage.
But if I'm already going, this is quite expensive to fit in my army. If it goes up even a little bit, I'm not going to change my mind on that, really, am I?
Well, I don't know. Depends if the cost of your tank hunting Vindicator becomes a bit more than it normally is.
Well, I mean that's 185 points as it is.
Mm.
But I think that, but as you know, that model's actually not bad, really, rules-wise. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you're right, Mr. Blue. Hopefully, the new Forge World book or books.
Well, they're gonna have to do it, aren't they? To be fair.
Yeah,
so I mean,
I'm gonna kick it out because I think Forge World, unfortunately, at the moment, when it comes to supplements, they are really lacking. That I think really they need a kick up the bum.
Although they have said the rules side of it now is coming from Games Workshop, haven't they? They're now pooling the resources on that particular front. But from a narrative point of view, yeah, I completely agree. I don't think we've seen anything from them in a very long time, bar the Horus Heresy stuff, really. Obviously I think they had a bit of a drain on talent, didn't they? So
yeah, but at the same time, that shouldn't be a way.
No, I know. Yeah, but clearly
how long's the unfortunate passing away of
I agree.
Supply.
It's been too long. Someone should have been
international, multi-million-pound company.
Yeah, I agree.
Massive brain thing. They've got some very talented people there.
Apparently, I can't hold model pieces today. But yeah, hopefully the next few, maybe next 6 months we'll hear some more news, because obviously they were actually doing a Red Scorpion one, weren't they? The Firestorm, was it Fires of Syrax or something? Wasn't it? I think it was. I can't remember the name of it now. It was going to be another war zone, but obviously I remember back when you used to get them, and that's how you actually got the rules for models, wasn't it? For Forge World, you had to buy the actual Imperial Armor books, and it was normally a story of some description, and you had like quite a few details on what was going on there. It's quite cool, really. But you haven't seen something like that. I mean, we spoke a few streams ago about the Badab War books. They're really cool. But
yeah,
if you think about when you had something like that last turn up,
there's a lot of focus in the specialist games for Forge World, which takes a lot of their attention away. But at the same time, they should just really put a bit more effort and resources into that particular department.
Definitely. Anyway, I'm going to have to wrap this up in a minute, mate.
That's okay. I think it's been a productive evening. I've got a fair bit done on this. I've got all the reds. I've got 2 coats of the red on. And I'm currently working on the brass. Putting some working where I'm going to be.
Oh, yeah, nice. I like the brass. That's cool.
Yeah.
It does add a nice element to it. Yeah. And I've done another whole layer on my Grey Knights, so I'm going to have them. I think they'll be ready soon, actually. They're not too far off. Just need to do some of the white and red sections on them, and then get some washes on there. And that should push it to the edge of being pretty much there, to be honest. So
nice. Out of curiosity, guys, do you all enjoy this little hobby time that you can actually sit down and do some hobby, or do you just end up watching, or what? Let us know. It'd be quite nice to know you're being very productive and doing some hobby.
Wow.
People are holding paintbrushes, obviously, or gluing.
Well, that's exactly it. I think that's what happens. Painting along.
Good.
There you
go. Good.
Well, that's why I messaged you earlier, mate. I said, I said pop on, bring your paints. First time, always good.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy doing this.
It keeps me motivated, at least. Especially if going through a phase of not wanting to paint a lot. This is guaranteed one time a week where I have to do some painting, so it keeps you, Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Give Mr. Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should see some of these finished.
Well, hopefully one day we can maybe even try a live game, Dom. That'd be quite fun.
Yeah.
Have some input while we're playing a game. I think that'd be quite cool. Get a webcam up on the. Well, no, I could definitely do it here. I mean, obviously, yours is quite near your battlefield as well, so it should be fairly easy.
Yeah, we'll rig something up. Hopefully, get some decent lighting in there soon.
Take this, Dom. I'm gonna.
Yeah, so
edges off.
Getting a new roof on Friday.
Oh, that's happening now, is it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
He's back and working now. So I'll be hopefully getting things prepared and
Is it
redecorate
a
a little
long
bit.
work time, or is it a couple of days work or something?
A couple of days.
Perfect. That's really good. And you can get all your lights back on and.
And the good thing as well, the builder I've got doing it, his son's a wargamer, plays 40k. So it's like, it's like you don't have to explain anything. It's like, come in, this is what it is.
He's like, I know how much this is worth in here. I'll be back later.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Leave me the keys and I'll pop in at the weekend and sort your roof out.
Yeah. Actually, well, the thing is, his son is, and his nephew is the person I work with. I got in touch with. He's a wargamer. Not really into his 40k, but enjoys his Guild Ball and bolt action. So.
Yeah, sorry, Andy. We're also about to be off in a minute.
Oh, Andy.
We were just coming up to wrap up, sadly. Sorry, man. I feel bad now, but
he actually said, Andy, before you turned up, he's like, I need to go before that Andy guy turns up. I thought it was a bit out of order. And most of them in the chat can probably tell you that. I said, what?
Yeah. They'll all back Dom up because they want to see me being harassed. It's fine. I get it. That's what happens with me. But I hope I don't win the lottery tonight, Dom.
Under all the wheels.
Right. Anyway, I'm going to have to give off. So, yes. It's been
well, thank you very much, everybody. It's been awesome. And hopefully we'll speak to you next week and we'll all be talking about our box sets that we've ordered.
Yes.
From Goblin Gaming, link below.
Link below, Goblin Gaming. Click it. Order a lot.
But I'm really looking forward to hearing from my Necron brothers. And good times.
Yeah, get some Templars in here as
well. We will see you later.
So yes, this is myself, Tom, and obviously
Dom
from Blacktoad Studios, and we'll catch you all soon. Take care, everyone. Speak soon.
Bye.